Good morning. And it's a good one. It really is a good one. I don't know. It's always hard for me to. The view never lives up to what I see when I look back at these videos. Uh, you never get the same vibe as what I get here in the space. There's probably a lesson there, something we can all take to heart. And as a writer, as someone who has to set scenes for a living, it makes a difference. This idea makes a difference. It's something I guess I need to think about more. I've thought about it a little, but like my job is to convey a feeling with the setting, the scene that I'm creating in my novels and short stories and novellas and even essays, even the things that I write that are nonfiction. I have to convey large concepts and ideas, and whatever beauty that I want to express, whatever it is I'm trying to convey to the reader that I'm feeling or that I envision, needs to be a part of that as well. And that's not always easy to pull off. So one thing that helps is to make sure that I'm getting out and experiencing beauty and meaning and purpose in life. And that's right now I'm in this park that's in our neighborhood. You can see the children's playground equipment. There's a nice little sitting area here. This is one of those things that I pardon me, that I tend to take for granted. I come here every now and then, but I don't spend a ton of time here. I don't utilize these facilities much, except at times like this, when it's quiet out, when I'm on one of my walks, when I've got a reason to be out and about. So what I need to do is learn how to slow down and enjoy this kind of thing just as a regular part of my day. And what that does is it feeds what I know and what I feel, what I think. It feeds my experience so that I have a vocabulary for expressing that on the page. That's it. That's what it's down to. So I don't know. I guess that's an off-the-cuff thing. I did not intend to actually talk about that, but I had this inspiration because I've been listening to a lot of Rick Warren's sermons. And if you don't know him, he wrote The Purpose-Driven Life. Here, let me put this in my background. You see that sunrise back there? Glorious. He wrote The Purpose-Driven Life, which I started listening to. I think I listened to it decades ago. I mean, it's like 30 years old, if I remember, or maybe 20, something like that. But I think I've listened to it or read it in the past, but it's been a while. It's good to revisit books every now and then. There's a saying that you can't step in the same river twice. And the idea behind that saying is that, even though it's the same, it looks the same, it's the same banks, there's the same water running through it, that water is continuously moving. And so it's fresh new water every time you step in. And that's life. That's the way life is. You are never stepping in the same river twice. When you come back to experience something like a book or a film or a vlog, you are inherently experiencing something new, even if you have experienced that thing before, because you are different. You are the water in this scenario. You are bringing a continuous flow of new perspective and new ideas. Still try to get that sunrise in the background. So anyway, I felt compelled. I've been listening to a lot of that. I felt like Jesus said, stop here and chat for today's sunrise moment. And it's going to be a good day, and a good week, and a good life ahead for me, for you. That's what I'm praying for you. So I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all those things. Someone else may need to hear this message, maybe even more than you. So thanks a lot. See you next time.